Hey guys, Nick Eilerman here with Van Builder HQ. Wanted to invite you to a new DIY camper van conversion course that I'm putting together. It's called the Camper Van Conversion Blueprint. And I got some notes right here because there's a bunch of stuff that is in this course. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk around this van build that I'm doing right now, just to show you that there's a lot of things that go into a DIY camper van conversion. Although I'm doing a professional build, this will translate into helping you guys out with your own DIY van conversion. So let's just go right through and talk about what you can expect to get from this course. First thing is a getting started area. So when you're looking at a van, either you're shopping for a van, or it's a new van, it's a used van, it's a high roof, medium, low roof. The engine size is different, so maybe you want to do a bigger, smaller engine. And then finally, the load capacity. You know, how much stuff are you going to put in your van? Can your van handle that? So we're going to do that in the getting started portion. That's going to help you find out, what van you want to go with. We'll have a bunch of details to help you out with that. That goes along with choosing the vehicle, whether you want two-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. What kind of capabilities do you want in this van? Then we'll roll right into design and layout. So this van that I'm working on right now, this is a 2020 Ford Transit high roof all-wheel drive. And everything's kind of taken apart, but I thought it might be a good idea to show you that, this is what you're getting into when you do a camper van conversion. It's gonna look like this. Sometimes it's gonna look like a mess, but it's all like this so that when it comes together, it's gonna be the van of your dreams. Speaking of layout, step right up here and just take a quick look at inside the van. So this van, this is pretty wild, right? There's a lot of stuff that you're going to be getting into when you start to do this van conversion, and a DIY camper van conversion course is a great place to start by helping you map out what you might be getting into. So in the design and layout part of the course, we're going to talk about what decisions were made behind the scenes to have our power system over here, have our water system, our kitchen galley, and even additional seating for your kids, friends, family. All that's really important because once you get to a certain point in the van, you kind of can't go back. You've made some hard decisions, so I'll help you walk it through the design and layout and make it really easy so that you can map out that vision and figure out what you want to do with your camper van conversion. We'll talk about off-grid power system design. So this over here is a 600 amp hour off-grid power system. Not only does it have that much capacity, I'll teach you how to find out how much capacity you need, how to invert that to household power, and then also how to do all the wiring and all those bits in between. Over here on this side over here, we've got some plumbing, and now we're just quickly going through this video, so we won't get into details obviously, but we've got some gray water tank drains. We'll talk about how to put together, stay right there, let me pick this up real quick. We'll do a whole entire section on RV water tanks. So we'll show you what this thing is, what different capacities that you guys can expect to find in the market, and then tailor it to what you actually need in your van. So there's a ton of these. It definitely helps out to have a professional opinion on which one would work best for you, whether you want it outside the van or you want to do something that is like this tank where you can have something like this inside your van for convenience, or say you want to go to Alaska and you don't want to deal with your tanks freezing underneath your van. Stuff like that. If we come back here to the back of the van, let's talk a little bit about insulation and sound dampening. So this van, what we're doing is there are pre-done insulating panels in this van. This is actually an Adventure Wagon kit, so you can buy kits as a DIYer, but there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes on, how do you put the stuff together? And I'll go through what's behind all of this. So the sound deadening, that's in the floor, that's in the walls. We'll also talk about the insulation, whether you want to use Havelock wool or 3M Thinsulate. There's all kinds of different products to talk about. And then one thing that's fun that a lot of people like to get into are the exterior upgrades. So that could be anything from a tire carrier. One thing that is important about a tire carrier is that if you oversize your tires, they're not going to fit in the spare tire wheel well of your van. And you're going to have to put it outside your van. So talking about accessories like this, the details in how to actually install this, and then other components such as this kind of adventure style box, these additional racks, additional exterior storage. So this right here is, let's see if I have this thing actually unlocked. There you go. Talking about why this is important to have exterior storage. You know, if you have wet clothes, items from fishing, swimming, hiking, stuff you want to keep outside of the van so you don't stink up the inside of the van. Additional accessories like this really make a big difference. We'll wrap around here to the front. So we've got some other accessories. This is a Raptor style grill. And then we'll finish it up here with the, this is the roof rack area. So I'm gonna grab the camera. And not only do we have this ladder here, but as we hop up here to the top of the van, you can see we've got additional solar, max fan, more solar, and a Dometic RTX 2000 AC unit. And we have a WeBoost, which is a cell phone signal booster. And on the other side, we've got a small awning, and then we've got a Fiamma F45 on the other side. So the reason that exterior accessories such as a roof rack is so important is because when you go to map out the top of your van, you're gonna commit to cutting out a hole in your van. That can be pretty stressful. So having some help and guidance to figure out where you want the vent fan to be, where you want the AC to be, and where those holes are gonna be, because once you cut it, you can't redo it. So talking about that, and then we'll actually roll from exterior accessories into safety items. So making sure that you're not overloading the weight of your vehicle, you're not overloading the weight of your roof. There is a limit to how much you can put on your roof. That's going to change the vehicle dynamics, and it'll make, we'll go over what's safe to drive, you know, on the highway at 80 miles an hour, how much weight that you actually have in your van. All that stuff goes together, so we'll talk about that. So that'll be in our safety part. And then we're going to talk about finalizing your build. We'll go over insurance, we'll go over financing, we'll go over other safety requirements, talk about, you know, getting your van ready for that first trip on the road, loading it up, what kind of accessories you want to have a nice, comfortable experience. And yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll finish up with something that we're calling our private online access community. So this is essentially a forum where you guys can go chat with each other, ask questions, and I'm actually going to hop in there. I'll be answering your questions as well. We're going to take questions from the YouTube channel. We'll take questions from our chat and our blog. We'll roll all that into the online community, and you guys will have just a place to go to, hang out, ask questions, exchange ideas, and I think it'll be very helpful for you. So yeah, this is the DIY camper van conversion course, and right now you can pre-order this course today. You can save some money, and that's just as a thank you for getting this course out there. And it's going to be launching October 1st, so I don't want you to miss out. Make sure you guys go to vanbuilderhq.com, pre-order the course today, and yeah, can't wait to see you in the course.